Hi, I'm Professor Diament and I teach machine learning and data science here at Yeshiva. I wanted to welcome you and tell you how excited I am to be teaching you in the forthcoming semesters. I am incredibly passionate about AI and machine learning, and when I'm not at Yeshiva, I work at Google, where I'm technical lead of our enterprise AI team. Formerly, I worked at Microsoft in speech recognition, and I've spent a great deal of time in finance, working in New York as well as other cities like London and Singapore, and always with a quantitative focus, as is highly relevant to AI. I am so excited to be teaching at Yeshiva. I love the students. Everyone that I've spoken to in my courses has been intellectually curious, hardworking, and just great to be around and hang out with. So, once again, can't wait to talk to you, but if you'd like to get in touch before we have lectures, my email address is richard.dutton@yu.edu. Please feel free to drop me a line at any point, and I'd love to talk all things machine learning and data science with you. Thanks.
Hello to all our new and returning CS students this semester. I'm Professor Van Kelly. That's first name Van, like the moving van, and last name Kelly. The reason I say this is that people from parts of Europe sometimes think that Van Kelly is just a very strange Dutch last name, but no, it's my full name. So call me Professor Kelly or call me Van, either name works. I teach a variety of courses, primarily in the distributed systems track. This semester, I'll be teaching a section of Intro to CS, a section of Programming Languages, and Computer Networking. Some of the other courses I teach or have taught include Operating Systems, Computer Organization, Cybersecurity, and Web Development. So, how and why did I get into computer science in the first place? I was a math major at college. But in grad school, I found I was more drawn to the engineering library than to most of my math courses. So I moved to something that included both math and engineering, which was computer science. After I finished my doctorate at Rutgers, I went to work at Bell Labs Research, right near the end of Bell Labs' glory days. One game we played at the time was to walk the halls for an hour and count how many Nobel Prize winners we could greet. I started my career doing artificial intelligence, which was very different in the 1980s from what it is today. If we were lucky, we could get access to computers with 1/10,000th of the power of an average-sized computer cluster used for AI today. So none of the AI techniques used today could have worked back then. After a somewhat frustrating decade in AI, I switched to working on the then new cellular telephone systems that were springing up across the US. That was a lot of fun. I worked on the infrastructure part of cell networks at Bell Labs, and later at Motorola, I worked on the very first Android smartphone. So this semester, I am looking forward to meeting many of you, at least virtually in class. And then, hopefully by spring, they will have enough COVID vaccine around that I can finally meet you safely in person.
Hi, my name is Avram Leff, and I'd like to introduce myself to you, the incoming fall 2020 computer science students. First, some professional background. I completed my PhD in computer science at Columbia University, where I'd also done my undergraduate studies. I then joined IBM, spending almost 25 years at the T.J. Watson Research Center as a research staff member. Working at IBM Research provided me with opportunities to contribute in many emerging and exciting areas, often working closely with colleagues from IBM's business units. I was involved with quite a few projects over the years, but the common denominator turned out to be work that focused on increasing application development productivity and work that focused on improving application performance. These areas roughly correspond to tools and programming models on the one hand, and algorithms and data middleware on the other hand. If you're interested in learning more about my work, please take a look at my LinkedIn page. My work at IBM was fruitful. I've been issued 22 patents with additional patents pending at the Patent Office. I've also published 45 journal and conference papers. Several years ago, Professor Diament gave me the opportunity to join YU's computer science department. At Yeshiva College, I've taught Intro to Computer Science, 2 algorithm courses, parallel programming, database implementation, and modern data management. I very much enjoy teaching at YU, and a large part of that is due to you, students who are willing to work hard and genuinely enjoy learning and applying computer science concepts. Although I will not be teaching Intro to Computer Science this semester, I look forward to meeting you over time. If you want to contact me, please send email to avraham.leff@yu.edu, and we can set up a time to talk later in the semester. Hatzlacha, wishing you the best, Avraham.
Hello, new students. Welcome to Yeshiva University. My name is Patricia Medina, and I am assistant professor at the computer science department in Yeshiva College. My main area of interest or research is machine learning. I'm very interested in the theoretical or mathematical aspects of machine learning, and also interested in the computational aspects as well as its applications. I truly believe that machine learning, a very active area of interest right now, is applications of machine learning to the sciences. So I'm currently involved, for instance, in a project with people from the University of Washington who actually work in the environmental and forest sciences. They work with a kind of data called LiDAR, which stands for light detection and ranging. We can talk about in more detail about this project if you want, and you can reach out. But basically, this is helping advancing the sciences in forestry. So it's a very interesting project, and I have a couple of students. I had 3 students this summer working with me and this kind of data and these applications. So you can also talk to them if you want. So previous to Yeshiva University, I was at Worcester Polytechnic Institute in Worcester, Massachusetts, and I was doing my postdoc in machine learning over there. And then towards the end of this postdoc, I also was a visiting scholar at the Institute of Computational and Experimental Research in Mathematics in Brown University in Rhode Island. So previous to that, I did my PhD in Oregon State University. My PhD was in mathematics with focus in applied mathematics and some computations. And pretty much I've been living all around the country. I also lived in Ohio, so previous to Oregon. So sometimes I have very good conversations with students about the different cultures in this country. So I'm originally from Venezuela, but I've been in the U.S. for many years. So if you want to talk a little bit more about what I do, or just like you just want to chat a little bit about something interesting that you have done, projects or things that you did in the summer too. If you want to talk about it, or just an introduction, please feel free to reach out at patricia.medina@yu.edu. Okay, so I hope to see you in one of my classes, but I also, if I don't see you in my classes, I also hope that we can interact, and I hope that your first day of classes and first week and this fall term brings a lot of positive experiences. Okay, I'll see you. Bye.
Hi, my name is Avi Rosenfeld. I'm on the staff of the Computer Science Department. I have my PhD in artificial intelligence, and I'm very passionate about teaching things related to that. I teach courses in artificial intelligence and text mining, but I do a lot of research also in data mining in general and data science as well. I really like teaching in YU. I'm talking to you from my little home office, and as you can see from the wall behind me, although they're quite yellowed, I have a bunch of degrees from YU. My wife does as well. We're very much YU people. I went to high school at MTA. I went to college in computer science and mathematics in YU. I have a degree from Azrieli as well as Smicha from REITs, and I feel very passionately about how great YU is. I'm very happy to speak with you further or discuss things further via email. My email address is rosenfa@gmail.com. But if you Google Avi Rosenfeld, AVI-ROSENFELD, one of my web pages should pop up, and that's another great way to be in touch with me. Looking forward to meeting you. Bye-bye.
Hi, my name is Ben Wymore. I'm a professor in the computer science department. Prior to arriving at Yeshiva University, I worked for a number of years at Intel in the Application Services and Research Lab, developing applications and doing research in natural language processing and speech recognition, as well as a variety of in-home residential applications. After that, I worked at Crestron, developing software and firmware for touch panels, control systems, and audio distribution systems, as well as heading up teams developing Crestron's iOS and Android applications. At Yeshiva University, I'm teaching operating systems, compilers, cybersecurity, computer organization, and programming languages. If you'd like to contact me, my email address is ben.wymore@yu.edu. I look forward to meeting you.